Especially, it sounds like somebody's knocking and it's freaking me out.
No, it's fireworks. It's fireworks. I had to take the headphones off because I thought someone was shooting at my house, but no, there's fireworks outside.
Fireworks still going off is crazy.
Yes, I was like and then Chief started barking. I'm like, "Oh my god, am I getting shot up right now?" They don't they don't like the Corey Sandhagen call?
Yeah, they're
Like, what's
pissed.
going on? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on Locked Door MMA. We're your hosts. I'm Brevin. This is my good buddy JP. And in today's episode, we will be breaking down and going over every single prediction for UFC 329 McGregor versus Holloway 2. But before we do, we got a few things to cover. First and foremost, if you're new to the channel, make sure to get subscribed. It's free to do. Join the community. We're the best UFC predictors in the business right now, so you don't want to miss out. JP, we had a weekend off, but before that, we had a really good fight from a Rafael Fiziev. I'll let you tell the people a little bit about that one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Fiziev is back. Okay. Lots of things to address. First of all, we're back with long form. Okay, you boys missed long form that week. The internet is doing what it wants, I guess. The internet company has been on speed dial for me, and they've been getting an earful. Okay. Um Also, happy 4th of July. 4th of July just ended. Hope everybody had a good off week. All right, I know we did. Um, there was something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, as we're recording this, U.S. men's team just lost the World Cup. Yikes, yikers. Anyways, Fiziev, nasty win. Okay, Torres. What was it? Was it a jab or like a right hand hit Fiziev right in the eye at the end of round one? Um, he was talking about how it affected his eye, so he's a little worried about that. Came out round two, spinning heel kick, a wheel kick. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Fiziev is back. Now he's calling for the BMF belt. Sign me up. Absolutely sign me up. Love that. Brevin, we have yet to talk about it between each other. Shara, overrated, bro. Dude looked like Buns.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to be so quick to jump the overrated gun. He did get hurt pretty darn badly in round one. And anytime that happens, you still have cobwebs you're trying to shake off. You're trying to fight a little bit smarter, a little bit more methodical. I think he was just thinking to himself, let's do enough to get the win, and then we'll reset and come back stronger, which he did. He got the job done. And at the end of the day, his job is to win.
True.
So, yeah, maybe a little bit overrated, but he got caught bad early in round one, which was Michelle Pereira's calling card, right? That early power, early explosiveness. And then after that, it really kind of falls off a cliff. So, not the best performance for Shara. I was expecting more, but at least he got the job done.
Um, yeah, and you know who's probably even more pissed are the people who picked Michelle Pereira. Dude did literally nothing in round two and three. I mean, boy was just getting his cardio in, I guess, just standing there. That was crazy to watch. Sadikov has no chin. Okay, that was cool. Amabayev. Wow. Amabayev looked pretty damn good. Okay, Charles Johnson, tough candidate. You put him away. Yikes. Aliskarov kind of outstruck Bruno Ferreira on the feet a little bit. He didn't look bad, and then he was gassing out, but he did get the win there. Magomedov. Did he knock out Oleksiejczuk or did he submit him? I forget. I think he submitted him right after he dropped him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fight, the Michelle Pereira fight, and the Camilo fight, we were all banking on going long. That is what we used for our breakdowns. Camilo and Abus, we didn't get to see it, obviously, but the Pereira fight we did. Conor hopefully got a good win. Okay. Credit where credit is due. We didn't like Javier Reyes to begin with, even when he made his debut. Knew his chin was up in the air a lot. Didn't exactly think Conor hopefully would be the guy, but hey, good win there. Yakiaev, lock is a lock for a reason, 8 seconds. We try and tell people on TikTok. We can't talk about the odds on TikTok, so we make it quick and sweet. People still cry. I mean, regardless. Foreshadowing or something. Anyways, Donchenko looked great. And then Brevin, we got to touch on it. Probably the worst robbery of this year. Your boy thought he had a great call. I know other people were picking Bexat. I thought Bexat was going to out-scramble him, look better on the feet. I thought he did that exactly. No way in hell. No way in hell you can score that round one for Gene because of the takedown at the end. But then people want to say damage trumps all. Yeah, he got dropped. And then in the third round, he gets wobbled. The second round is the only one. If you want to give it to Gene, fine, whatever. I won't argue with you. 1 and 3 went to Bexat. That's atrocious. Whatever.
Yeah, we were sharp on the dog money. The judges didn't agree. It was bad. It was a bad one. But you know what? For as bad as that one was, JP, I feel like for the most part in 2026, the judges haven't really done that bad of a job. We've seen less
Fair.
and less robberies this year than I feel like we ever have before. Now, that one was bad, in my opinion, but I think they're cleaning it up a little bit.
I agree. I mean, I do think that one was the most egregious one by far this year. But, I mean, when they said, because it was unanimous, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And I remember I was texting Brevin and I was like, oh, that's for sure us. They said by unanimous decision. I was like, oh, sniped it. When Gene Matsumoto's name, oh my God. Another crash out for your boy. I don't know, whatever. 9 and 4 on a weird card. Another luck hit. And now we're finally here. Return of the Mac. Oh man. Everybody get your weights out. Start lifting now.
Yeah. We're lifting them weights. I can't wait to talk about it. But before we do, we have a quick word from today's sponsor. We are so excited to announce that we have partnered with Sleeper. Fight Night is already electric, but Sleeper makes it even better. If you think you know UFC, you can use that knowledge on Sleeper picks by choosing more or less on projected stats for your favorite fighters and athletes. Maybe you're looking at a high volume striker to rack up fantasy points, or a grappler who could control the fight and pile up scoring through takedowns and control time. You build your entry, follow everything live, and sweat the card with your friends right inside the app. Sleeper also gives you fast scores, news, alerts, live stats, and real time chat, so it's a one stop shop for fight night. Download Sleeper today and use code LOCKED when you sign up to get a 100% deposit match up to $100. That's code LOCKED on Sleeper. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states. Download the Sleeper app today. All right, JP, the time has arrived. 5 years in the making. The notorious Conor McGregor is back in the Octagon, and I can't wait for this card because not only is the main event an absolute banger, the entire card is stacked from top to bottom. So, without further ado, let's dive into it. And before we do, I know I said let's dive into it. We're not going to dive into it yet. JP, I do want you to throw something up on the screen right now. Your boys are on the longest winning streak of any UFC predictor out there in the world on YouTube. I'm just saying, we are the best in the world. We tell you every single week, and we put the proof out there for you guys. All right. That's what I wanted to throw out there. A slight, subtle brag. Let's dive into it. Cody Durden is taking on Alessandro Costa.
Stacked card, like you're saying. Okay. From start to finish, we're going to start the prelims with a bang. The main card's going to start with a bang. Oh my God. Super stoked for this card. This one's a relatively simple pick for everybody, I feel like. Cody Durden, you know what you're getting. He's a dog on the feet, on the ground. He can wrestle. He can scramble a little bit. One thing about Cody, he doesn't ever quit. His body just quits on him before his mind does, right? He's getting put out. He's getting knocked out, choked out. He looked good against Filio. Filio, I would say, looked horrendous in that fight. But in this one, Alessandro's better everywhere. He just is. His hands, he's going to be faster. He's good in tight. Cody tends to loop his punches a little bit, sometimes overthrows. I think that's going to cost him in this one. Costa in close. He's got nice tight hooks, good body work. He's going to be able to grapple with Cody. I just don't, even though it's short notice, I think this is Costa's second short notice fight in a row. I think he's fine still. He didn't take damage in his last one. We're taking Alessandro Costa.
Yeah. You said it well. Durden's just getting hit a lot and his body really shuts down. And Costa is a type of dude, a type of fighter that will shut your body down. He works the liver really, really well. Come up top, big shots to the head, find the chin, put your lights out. Costa, like JP said, is just better everywhere. And that's what we're going to see on Saturday. I expect a really good performance out of him.
Yes, sir. All right, moving up. 185ers. Ryan Gandra is taking on Zach Reese.
Yeah, this is a fun one. Zachary Reese, we've been high on for quite some time, just from the standpoint of this dude is 6'4". He's got a really long reach as well, 77-inch reach. He at times can appear to be a sniper at range. He's got a nice jab. And his grappling is pretty good as well. I mean, if you look at this dude's resume, he does have 3 wins via submission and then 5 knockouts as well. So you would sit there and be like, all right, this dude can snipe from the outside. And if it goes to the canvas, he's got the jujitsu to back it up. And then we see performances like the one against Azamat Bekoev. It's like, what is he doing? Getting knocked out by some ground and pound punches when he's on his back. He's very comfortable off of his back. But if you're in someone's guard and you're knocking them out, do they really have a chin? And then last time out, JP, fighting Michelle Pereira, which we just saw, going to split decision. Now, you could argue he won that fight. However, you're fighting a guy that did absolutely nothing again in rounds 2 and 3. You got to put it on him, man. You have got to put it on him and make a case for yourselves in the judge's eyes. And I just really didn't like that performance. And then just some weird outcomes from Zachary Reese. If you look at Ryan Gandra, his opponent this weekend, very explosive athlete. Okay. This guy is going to go out there to find a finish. All of his wins, JP, are coming in round 1, besides, I believe, 2 of his fights. Um, he's going to go out there. He kind of throws from the hip. He's got good power. And I think the pressure and the power combined from Ryan Gondra will be a little bit too much from Zachary Reese, who we just saw did absolutely nothing in his last fight. Nothing to impress me. A little MMA math. They both fought Jose Medina. Well, one had a tough time getting him out of there, Zachary Reese, and then the other one went in there and absolutely starched him. So give us Ryan Gondra. I think the power is there for him, and the volume and the pressure is going to be there as well.
One had a tough time getting out of him.
That too. And what's up with Zachary Reese always pulling up his shorts or like pulling them down? He's trying to like lower the shorts bands below the waist. I think that's a little weird, man.
Yeah. Hey now. Getting a little frisky in there.
I mean,
uh
our research, our film study really encompasses a lot of things.
Hey, Eileen Perez ain't fighting this weekend, pal. um yeah, and Brevin touched on it. He's comfortable off his back. If there's been one thing that's bitten us in the ass this year, it's people who are comfortable off their back and they spend too much time on it. You guys have heard us talk about it week after week. That's how we got in trouble with Cody. Cody's picking up and slamming him, right? And he's gonna have to snipe Gandra off the back foot in this one because Gandra will come forward, like Brevin's saying. I just don't see it happening. And another thing Brevin touched on, he does have all the attributes to be elite, right? Size. I mean, the length of his arms, his legs. That's why he likes triangles off his back, all this shit. But it's just hard for him to put it together. He seems possibly got confidence issues. I don't know. We're taking Gandra. We think the pressure's enough.
1,000%. All right, next fight. We've got Farid Basharat taking on short notice opponent making his UFC debut, John Garza.
Yeah, absolute rip to this card. Ethan Ewing got hurt. I was super stoked for this fight. Gonna be a stupid close one. Um, Brevin, I don't know if you want to spoil it. Did you have a lean for that fight that you wanted to give away? Or are you keeping that one close to the chest?
It was tough. I think Ewing's really on the rise. JP, I like the skill set that kid has. Yeah, he's got a brick for a head, but he's
No
very
kidding.
technically sound and he's putting everything together. Basharat, it would have been a tough matchup for Ewing, but also for Basharat, which is why that fight would have been so darn close.
God, damn good fight. With this one, pretty I don't want to say simple, but you got to go with Basharat. We're taking Farid Basharat. I think this is going to be a lot like the Donchenko fight we saw a couple weekends ago. The kid he's fighting in Garza hasn't had a lot of like crazy good competition per se, but he does have some potential, right? And Theo fighting Donchenko, he did get beat up, got finished, but he does have some potential. He does look good. His technique is decent. He's going to be fast, explosive. Basharat's just fought better competition. He is good himself. So you got to go with Farid in this one. But this kid, take a good close look in this one because he might have something. We'll see how he performs Saturday, but you just got to go with Farid.
You got to. It's such short notice, and then you're coming in there as a 23-year-old prospect fighting on the same card as Conor McGregor. You know a lot of eyes are gonna be on that fight, even on the prelims. So, you better be prepared, and if you could go out there and make a statement, take the O off of Basharat's record, that would be insane. I just don't see it happening for the kid, unfortunately, coming off of this short turnaround for him. So, yeah, Basharat's the pick.
Imagine, dude. Boy comes out, slumps him, takes his O on a Connor undercard.
And then just calls out Connor. No, just kidding.
Talk about your career skyrocketing overnight. That would be
Yeah,
nuts.
it's happened before.
All right, moving up. Oh my God, another good one. This whole card, man. Damian Pinas is taking on Cesar Almeida.
Yeah, or as I like to call him, Bronny James making his UFC debut. Not really, but Damian Pinas, 24 years old. Yes, he does look like Bronny James in the face. This kid does throw very beautiful straight shots. His striking is evolving, and he's got good power. Taking on Cesar Almeida, good kickboxer, former Glory kickboxer, has a win over Alex Pereira. That's impressive, right? Everyone knows the name by now. So if you're a guy that has a win over Pereira, watch out. The problem with Cesar Almeida is he's 38 years old. One could argue that he's a little over the hill. He has just about as much MMA experience as Damian Pinas, who's only 24 years old. And Almeida does get hit, okay? With some of these kickboxers, including Pereira, like we saw in his last fight, sometimes they eat one to land one, and yes, when they land one, it can be beautiful, it can put your lights out, but the problem is you're eating shots, and if you're eating shots at 38 years old against a kid as powerful as Damian Pinas, I worry that you're not gonna survive those shots, and that's what I expect to happen in this one. Look for the 1-2 coming down the pipe from Damian Pinas to get this one done. Almeida is the more technical striker, but I can appreciate the explosiveness and the death touch that Pinas possesses because he's shown it time in and time out.
Yeah, 100%, dude. And this is the first one on the card. If you're taking a shot, dog money. If you're a dog hunter, I don't blame you. Okay, you could pick Almeida here. Close fight, and there's a path for both guys here, right? But Brevin's not lying. Almeida does not move his head, and for a high level kickboxer, he does not work behind a jab at all. He opens up his combinations with kicks, kicks to the calf, and body kicks, which isn't a bad thing, right? You get those hands occupied for the body kicks. You're working his calf, then you go up high, and he does that pretty well, right? He made a living off of it. But Damian will throw a beautiful 1-2. Very straight, very fast. A lot of power in that too. Sometimes he'll double up on the jab and then throw the two. That's what Caesar's been dropped with his last two fights. Right down the pipe. That too. If you get dropped by Damian, I mean, Abdul Razak Al Hassan, he's got a lot of power too. But then he got crazy and wild for the finish. He got slept. Because Caesar in close, his hooks and everything, it's gorgeous to watch. He is a high level kickboxer. So if Damian overextends on that too, which he does time to time, he could get countered in the pocket. We just tell you guys all the time, if you fight with an educated jab and you got a good straight two behind it, it is pretty dangerous. And with how fast Damian is and his power, we got to take him. That and the age difference, like Brevin's saying, it's a tough call. So if you're on the Caesar side, good luck to you. It's not a bad dog shot. But yeah, we're taking Pinas.
Yeah. It is a big step up in competition, but if you look at Tapology, last two finishes, jab, cross. That's exactly what JP was telling you guys. That 1-2, it's beautiful, and it'll put your lights out. And if Caesar is getting hit, like that from Pinas, like I said earlier, it's just not good. It is not good for the old man. All right, moving on. One of JP's favorites. Tracy Cortez taking on Cong Wang.
Good one. Good one. And I'd say we like both of these girls. Okay. We like Wang. I say it every time. All right. You get me and Brevin together and we're watching a fight night. Wang's on it. We're taking Wang. All right. We like Wang. Wang hits hard. Okay. Wang hits fast. All right. Tracy Cortez, you might put her at the top of the baddie UFC group. Okay. Everybody's talking about these women fights and, oh God, these women look pretty gnarly, we'll say. Okay. We'll keep it PG, but Tracy doesn't. All right. Tracy's a good fighter from Scottsdale. Her striking's okay. Her striking looked good against Aaron. And she can grapple, right? She can wrestle pretty decent. Aaron Blanchfield's striking, in my eyes, is not good. Okay, the people who tell you it is good, I know Daniel Cormier during that fight was saying she has good striking. She doesn't. Looks like trash. Cong Wang is going to look to keep this on the feet. Her takedown defense, I would argue, is pretty decent. I understand the Eduardo Mora fight in the whole second round. She got taken down and she got put in bad spots. She did survive. Okay. She also dropped Eduardo in the first one. Tracy's head movement is not enough for me. She's also got a wide stance. I think those calf kicks are going to be there for Cong all night long. That's going to be a problem. Cong does have her hands very low. Okay, that's her style. That's how she likes to fight. I don't think Tracy's striking is up to par. I really don't. I think on the feet, it's going to be way too much to the point where it's probably going to start looking like Tracy's desperate to get a takedown. And if that happens, I think it's going to be trouble. And Tracy does like to parry a lot as well. She'll like to parry your jab and throw a 1-2. I don't see that boding well for her either. I just think the feet difference is going to be too much. We're taking Cong Wang.
Yeah. And JP, I actually believe it's pronounced Wong Tong,
Yeah.
which is bullshit. All right.
Whack.
This is Kong Wang to your boys. We've been calling her Kong Wang for God knows how long. Wang gang stand up. Yeah, I'm excited for this fight. You guys know if you've been following the channel, the Joker is a show favorite. I've been on the Wang gang for quite some time. JP, she has a kickboxing win over one of the goats, Valentina Shevchenko, right? So if she keeps winning, maybe we see a potential rematch there. And like you said, the wide stance from Tracy Cortez. She better be careful. All right. She better be careful because Wayne can throw some calf kicks, dude. She can whip those calf kicks out there and really, really eat up that lead leg. So for Tracy, she's got to find takedowns and she's got to find them early. And then she better hold on for dear life because on the feet, I think Kong Wang is just levels above Tracy. And there's a lot of other people out there that will tell you a little bit differently. They'll say the ground game between the two is much further apart than the stand up. And I just wholeheartedly disagree. I think Wang is much faster. She's much more technical. And JP mentioned it. What happens when the hands are low? Oh, it's easier to stuff takedowns. I think she has the perfect style to defend the takedowns and then land punishing jabs, eat up the lead leg, and really keep Tracy at bay. Give us Wong, Tong, Kong Wang.
Yeah, and even if you are on the Tracy side and you're one of those people like Brevin saying who thinks that the ground discrepancy is massive here, she's not going to get a finish. You know, that's another thing we didn't touch on. Tracy's a decision merchant, literally the definition of it. So if you're on Tracy Cortez dog money side, just take Tracy by decision. It's going to be better than minus 108 money line you got. But I mean, yeah, the calf kicks are going to be a problem. And the head movement's just not enough for me with somebody who's as fast as Wong. All right, moving up. A good one here. Kamaka III is taking on Luke Riley, lad.
This one's a fun one. Luke Riley has looked pretty sharp in his last couple. Good stand up, good striking, can grapple a little bit as well when needed. Will shoot his takedowns. A lot of people thought Michael Aswell was going to have a lot of success against Luke Riley. Luke Riley pretty much dominated that fight. And then in the Bogdan grad, we saw the power in that one that ended up finishing Bogdan. And for Luke Riley, he's going up against a guy in Kamaka who's tough. He's been in the UFC, he's been out of the UFC, is now back in the UFC. He is someone that's going to be in there ready to go at it with whoever stands in front of him. Got a decent chin on him. He swings big. He has a little bit of pop in his own shots. Doesn't get a ton of finishes, but he's always going to be in the fight. And that's what I think Kamaka brings to the table. So I mean, if this one goes long, maybe it goes into deep waters. Kamaka could have some success, but I just think Luke Riley's a better fighter overall, and we'll find a way to get this one done. So the pick is going to be Luke Riley.
Yeah, the one of the things that I was thinking about watching film on this fight is Kai Kamaka is like when you start a new video game, like a fighting game, and they give you like the standard generic character to begin, and they're just not great in anything, but they're just well rounded at everything. You know, so they're decent at everything. And Kai, if he's gonna win this one, it's gonna be because of his veteran savviness, if you would. But yeah, Luke is on the feet. He is pretty good. It took me a while to come around to Luke. Okay, I didn't think he was that fast, that great, but he does have precision. Okay, he does have combinations. He's got volume, and Kai kind of throws with you. He'll shell up a little bit and throw with you, or at least return fire. So he's gonna have to mind his p's and q's for sure. I think the which the line has come down. It was minus 300 something the last time I looked at it. It's minus 290 now. I do think that's a little wide. I think we could get some split decision action here, but yeah, Luke's just better, and Kai I think is gonna have to come out with a heavy wrestling game plan, and I just don't see that coming to fruition.
1,000%. All right. Moving up this card, we've got no love anymore for this guy. Cody Garbrandt taking on Adrian Yanez.
Simple pick, and we're taking Adrian Yanez. Okay, I've spent my oh my god, I almost just cramped my foot so bad. Holy shit. Um, I've taken my shots at Cody No Love. Okay, I think did I pick him against Zhao Long that he fought? I believe I
Yeah,
did.
I think we both did and then got really lucky
Got bailed
with the
out.
nut shots. Yep.
Yeah. Cody lost that fight and then did get kicked in the nuts because Zhao has zero fight IQ. Dude's a moron. Yeah, I'm good with Cody now. He used to be able to wrestle and strike, and he was fast. His chin's way up in the air. He is fast for a little bit, and then he gasses out. When he uses his wrestling, he gasses out. All the above. He used to have it. Everybody talks about how good Cody was in the Dominic Reyes fight. That was, I mean, fuck, 10, 12 years ago, something like that, maybe more. We were in high school. You know, it's time to give that up. It is what it is. We're taking Adrian Yanez. He's looked great. He's going to be the better boxer, faster, more well-rounded fighter. Give us Yanez.
Yeah. JP, on my birthday, the year we graduated high school, December 30th. Well, guess what, folks? It's not my fucking birthday. All right. We're not going to see that type of performance out of Cody Garbrandt. His day is done. All right. It's 2026. We're 10 years down the road. Okay. Yanez, he's the better fighter. Arguably should have won his last fight, right?
True.
Got screwed on the judges' scorecards. Want to talk about robberies. Yeah, he won that fight. Um, he's just better everywhere, in my opinion, at this point. I don't think Cody's going to be able to wrestle him. And then on the feet, I expect Yanez to really tee off on Cody. So, as sad as it is, because once upon a time, Cody was the man, he looked great. He looked phenomenal in that Dominic Cruz fight. But after that, really dropped off a cliff. Give us Adrian Yanez.
Yeah, and that should say that we're not biased towards robberies for people that we pick. Okay, because we picked Simone in that fight against Yanez, and we know we got bailed out. I even said it in the recap. We got a robbery win. We'll take it because we get screwed all the time. Then we get screwed with Bexat. Whatever. All right, moving up. Razor close. I mean, flip a coin. Stupid close fight here. Okay, we got the beast in Elijah Ellison, part-time fighter, part-time security guard, and he's going to give one hell of a fight to this newcomer. Literally nobody knows. 3-0. I don't know why we're signing him. Gable Steveson.
Yeah, who is Gable Steveson? You know what?
I don't know.
Alicia Ellison, nicknamed the Snack Panther. JP, you know who's looking like a snack? This fat little chubby guy, Gable Steveson.
It's what? I mean, I thought that was a good thing. No, looking like a snack.
Well, not when you're going up against a snack panther.
Oh,
It's not.
true,
All right.
true.
Um, Gable Steveson, come on, guys. Olympic wrestler, probably one of the best heavyweight prospects that we've seen in God knows how long. Happy to have an elite wrestler in this division, someone that can bring not only the wrestling, but power as well. He's going to pick you up, drop you on your head, land ground and pound, put your lights out. He's done that up until this point. He's got himself a 3-0 record. We know the wrestling credentials are there. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can't be working as a security guard part time and fight part time and get a win over a guy as good as Gable Steveson is going to be. So we're taking Gable Steveson. I think the entire world is going to take Gable. And if someone out there is really taking Alicia Ellison and they mean it, they may want to seek help. But that's just my 2 cents. Give us Gable.
Yeah. If you're taking Alicia Ellison, I don't want to hear nothing about rage bait. Just delete your channel because that's a dog shit rage bait idea. Also, yeah, Olympic gold medalist in wrestling. Round one for certain. Probably by the time the fight goes off, probably the biggest favorite ever. I mean, he's minus 2,800 right now. That might even be. I don't even know. Is that?
I think it goes up.
Like, it might even be a record now, and it's definitely going to be minus 3,000 or something. Get your bets in now for Gable Steveson. Okay, I know I am. We'll get there. Don't worry, we'll get there. But yeah, there's no shot. The Snack Panther. I mean, like Brevin's saying, Gable might have a tough time getting out of him. You know what I'm saying?
All I know is I might have to drop 3,000 to win 100, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Hey, gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
All right. Next fight, we got a fun one, guys. This is the featured prelim. Wait till you hear this name. Robert Whittaker is taking on Nikita Krylov.
When's the last time Rob was on the prelims?
It's a great question, actually. It's got to be a very, very long time ago.
Yeah, it's got to be a minute ago. I mean, low-key kind of disrespectful, dude. Wasn't with Hamzat, wasn't with Ikram. That was a main event. Paulo, that was like a co-main. God, dude, it's had to have been a minute. Yeah, good fight here. Okay, good fight. I know he's moving up. Nikita was nasty. Okay, he can grapple. He can strike. He's a big boy. He's got good scrambles, transitions on the ground to set up some good subs. Rob is still Rob in my eyes. Okay, everybody wants to talk about if Nikita's winning this one because the way RDR looked against Rob and Rob got bullied in that fight. I'm sorry. What the fuck are we talking about? He got bullied when he almost finished the man. When I'm pretty sure it was a split decision, no? Or was it unanimous?
It was split.
Yeah. How are you getting bullied in a fight when it's split decision? I mean, some people, it just blows my mind. Rob's still fast. His striking technique, the way he hops around and then darts in, the timing is so hard to get. And by the time you do get his timing, you're already tired because it's 2, 3, 4 rounds in. He's going to be faster on the feet. I'm not worried about Nikita taking him down and grapple fucking him. Rob's fought a bunch of good different wrestlers. They've had trouble taking him down. And we're talking about the guys he's losing to. RDR, who's big as shit and also couldn't grapple fuck Rob. Hamzat Chimaev. I'm sorry, does he suck now because Sean Strickland beat him because Hamzat's got no gas tank? And oh yeah, he broke his jaw because he had a cyst behind it? I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was a bad thing. Slumping Ikram when Ikram was the new big thing. Quick, too. Paulo Costa, we just saw how good he looked against Fat Boy Mirzakhanov. Talk about a snack pack. And then Dricus. Oh yeah, Dricus is about to fight Kamaru, still in title contention. beat up Marvin Vettori because Vettori sucks, and then he's losing to Izzy when Izzy's in his prime. What are we talking about? Nikita's chinny right now. His chin's been going. He doesn't look good. He got a win over Modestus Bukauskas. Holy ligma. Give me Bobby Knuckles, Robert Whittaker for the KO.
I love it. Yeah, nothing more to be said. I am interested to see how he looks at the new weight, right? Like he's always kind of been a smaller guy. He's only 6 feet tall. Will have a much shorter reach, but you touched on it, JP. I think the quickness, the darting in and out, also the power that he possesses. He can put your lights out, and we've seen Krylov be a little bit chinny. And Krylov's style is not necessarily the likes of RDR, where he's just gonna press forward until he gets to you and then dominate you from there. And then, like you said, in that fight, Whittaker had his moments, and I think in this one we see a Robert Whittaker that looks pretty darn good. I don't know JP, what would be next for him, honestly, but like, I don't know what would be next for Krylov either. So for either guy, I mean, Whitaker's the bigger name, but who do you give him next in that division? I don't know. There's a lot to be discussed, but I do think Robert Whittaker overall is the better fighter here.
100%. 100%. I just don't see the. And like in the Budestis. Budestis Mokauskis is what I was going to call him. In that fight, Nikita's chin is way the fuck up in the air. If he does that from Rob, I'm seeing an uppercut, overhand right. I mean, Bobby Knuckles by KO. All right, main card time. And I told you guys the main cards are going to start with a bang. The prelims are going to start with a bang. I'm expecting a lot of finishes Saturday night. This one, you can basically guarantee it. King Green. I hate that name. I cannot stand it. Bobby. What are we doing? Going up against Terrence McKinney.
You know, it's funny, JP. I feel like his name has been changed to King Green long enough that some of the casuals that have gotten into the UFC recently only know him as King. They probably
Yeah.
don't know his name is
Yeah.
or used to be Bobby. So yeah, they're like, "Oh, what do they mean Bobby Green? It's King Green." No, well, kinda. Oh yeah, it's a fun one. I mean, Bobby Green, you guys know how he fights. Like hands real low, he'll be yapping at you, talking to you, looking to stick you with his jabs. He's very comfortable with his hands in the striking. Terrence McKinney, if you don't know, JP is going to touch on it. This dude, pretty much all of his fights are in the first round, either win or lose. He's going to go out there and he's going to get it over with in the first round. More times than not, he wins. He's a very dynamic guy. He's got power in his hands. He's got good striking, and he can wrestle and grapple when he needs to, especially facing guys that aren't that well versed in grappling. He'll take advantage. He does have 9 wins via submission, but he's also got 9 wins via KO. This guy has pretty much everything you need to be really successful. He's fought some of the better fighters in the division. He has just had mixed results, but he is so fun to watch. He always brings the action. You have to tune in when this guy's fighting on the card because, like I said, it's going to happen in the first round and it's going to happen fast. You can't even get up for a bathroom break. Terrence McKinney, I think in this one, JP, is going to be a little bit too much for King Green. Both on the feet, I think he's going to be fast. I think he's going to be powerful, hit him hard. And then if he needs to, he's going to change levels. And I think he's a much better grappler. And we've seen that from McKinney in his past. And I don't think he gets enough credit for it, right? Because of what he does on the feet and how fast he is and the power that he possesses. But yeah, the dude can really do it all. And I think he overwhelms Bobby Green in this matchup.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And for all the decision haters, I mean, the crybabies out there, even the people who Charles Oliveira's a bitch because he didn't want to stand and bang with Max. This is for you. Okay? You're going to love this one. All right, Terrence McKinney, live and die by the sword. Never seen a round 3. Never seen a decision. Ever. Okay? And when he lives by the sword, it's great. Super entertaining. When he dies by the sword, everybody's like, oh, what the hell? He lost. He got finished. Dude's goddamn entertaining. And I'll give it to Bobby. Okay? Him sitting there yapping and the way he fights, it is entertaining. I mean, for the people who have been around on the channel, you know my stance on it. You're in a fight. You're quite literally in a fight. You don't need to talk shit because you can punch a dude square in the fucking mouth. And all these people who are like telling you to come on and shit, you're in a fight. You're not controlling a fighter with a controller. You can move forward and kick him in the fucking head. Or you can sit there and talk shit. So, I mean, you do you. Bobby, he's entertaining. I'll give him that. In this one, it is kind of a coin flip. Because like I said, Terrence, if he doesn't get that finish, he's going to get finished. But for us, it's kind of a mix of we've been Bobby faders. It's just how it goes with the way he fights. He's been winning. The people he's been winning against, I could give a shit. You want me to be impressed by Jeremy Stevens' win in 2026? I'm not. I could care less. Okay, before that, who was it? Lance Gibson Jr. I'm missing somebody. Who am I
Bill
missing?
Huber.
Yeah, who fucking cares? Good thing I missed him. Who fucking cares about that guy? Dude's a bum. Anyways, I don't know why I'm crashing out. No reason to, but I am. Okay, we're taking Terrence McKinney. Fast, straight shots. Bobby fights with his hands down and a lot of head movement in your face. Got to take Terrence. If he doesn't get it, he doesn't get it. Don't bet on either money line. Don't do it. King Green. Oh, dog money on King. Don't do it. Okay. Under 1.5, under 2.5. Oh, bro, you can't play that line. I'm not saying to just play it by itself. You can parlay it with other shit, but you know it's gonna hit. Just saying.
Yeah. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Terrence McKinney has never seen a round 3. So there's that. All right. Moving up, Brandon Royval is taking on Loney Kavanagh.
It's so weird that it's Loney. You know, I don't understand how it's not Loner, but
Looks like Loner to me.
yeah, Jesus, we're gonna get yelled at again for name pronunciations. Yeah, good fight here. Brandon Royval, he's been at the top of the top. Okay, fast, good hands. He can grapple. He's not necessarily a good wrestler, but he will take your back. He's another one of those guys freakishly long for the division and tall. He's got good standing back takes, long legs for a body triangle. He's got volume. His head movement's okay, but these lighter weight classes, they're just fast, and all of them are very skilled at the top. The guy who is extremely skilled is Loney Kavanagh. Super fast, probably the fastest one in this division. Okay, I mean dumb fast. He's got great volume, good technique, good kicks, good takedown defense. Just stupid, well-rounded. The only gripe, and probably the reason that people are going to pick Royval to win this, is he doesn't have a gas tank. We saw that against Charles Johnson out in wherever they were. I forget where it was. Somewhere in China.
China.
Yeah. He put that to rest. Wasn't it short notice, too, against Moreno?
Yes.
In
5
Mexico
rounders, short
City.
notice. Yes.
Mexico City's like 7,300 feet in the air. And we're still talking about him not having a gas tank. It makes no sense to me. We're taking Loner Kavanagh. He's looked great. He's on the rise. Stupid fast. Going to have better hands. The only thing, I don't think we have to worry about a single or a double, like I said. It's just standing back takes in the clinch, and I think we're fine. Give us Loner Kavanagh.
Yeah, it's almost like every single guy Charles Johnson has knocked out has went on to become champion.
No kidding.
So that's very promising if you like Loney Kavanagh. Because this dude is very, very fast on the feet, very, very precise, really good kickboxing as well. He'll chew up your leg, he'll hit you with the jab, and then he comes down the middle with that left hand. He's got a lot of juice on that thing. Royval, he's got good volume. He'll put a pressure on you, right? He'll throw a lot of volume out there, but I do expect Loney to find the counter shots, to find the more powerful shots and really change the fight in his favor. And I just think right now, Loney Kavanagh has all the momentum. And yeah, you take the gas tank cardio issue away, which he proved to us. Like JP said, Mexico City, huge elevation, short notice. Everyone thought Moreno was going to walk through him because of those reasons. But no, Loney proved everybody wrong, fought a beautiful, beautiful fight. And I expect him to fight that way again, taking on Royval. So give us Loney.
All right, here we go. The gauntlet. I call these next three the big three. My lord, this card is absolutely stacked. The first of 2 rematches, Corey Sandhagen is taking on Mario Bautista.
Yeah, really good fight. between these two. Now, everyone knows they have fought in the past. Corey got the best of Mario in that one. I believe Corey was only a few fights into his UFC career, and Mario was making his UFC debut. They've since gone on and both had pretty good careers. Corey Sandhagen, always right at the top of the division, fighting really good opponents, fighting guys like Umar Nurmagomedov, fighting for the belt against Merab Dvalishvili. He can do it all. He's a good striker. He can mix up, he can wrestle, and he's got pretty good grappling as well. We saw that in the Figueiredo performance. And then taking on Mario Bautista, who we've seen some mixed results from Mario just from the style that he fights in some of his performances against Jose Aldo. Understood that maybe he was outclassed on the feet. He's got to mix it up. He shot like 10 takedowns, didn't land one, but had a lot of control time up against the fence, right? And then in his last fight, taking on a guy as dangerous as Vinicius Oliveira, ended up finding the choke to get that one done. And then in the Patchy Mix fight, he just showed us that Patchy Mix sucks. He's dog water. So good for Mario. Thank you for doing that. Honestly, looking back, we had Patchy Mix. I was a little disappointed, right? I appreciate Mario for just showing the world that Patchy Mix is a bum. And then in the Umar performance, had the toe hold, the little ankle crank, put Umar in a little bit of a compromised position there for a second. But then Umar ended up kind of controlling that fight with the takedowns. And then in the striking, they both had their moments. So in this one, I think Mario's really going to have probably one of his best performances that he's ever had. I just see it being a very difficult opponent to do that against in Corey Sandhagen, who really throws a lot of things your way, is a unique striker, has the flying knee at his disposal, kind of has the mental fortitude and confidence of already finding a win over his opponent. And in this one, I expect Corey to have the better jujitsu. So if Mario does decide to wrestle, I expect Sandhagen to be throwing submissions his way like he did in their first matchup. He threw like 4 submissions towards Mario and then found the arm bar at the end of it. There was a Kimura in there, there was a inverted triangle in there. There was a lot of stuff coming Mario's way, and he just couldn't flow with it as quickly as he needed to, and Sandhagen ended up finding the submission. I don't necessarily see it being a submission that gets this one done, but I do expect Corey to be a very, very tricky puzzle to solve for Mario come Saturday. So give us Corey Sandhagen.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is a very good fight. Mario's improved quite a bit. Okay, and people are talking about who's improved more. That's what people love to talk about is who's improved more in rematches like this, especially when it's that big of a time frame. And Mario has, and he's another Phoenix fighter. You guys know we're here and there with Phoenix fighters, but Corey's just so tricky on the ground and on the feet. It's kind of Dominic Reyes, Dominic Cruz esque on the feet. His footwork is strange. His striking is strange. They hit you from spots that you just really do not expect coming. And Mario's very technically sound, but he's a control specialist. And against Vinicius, yes, I understand he got the choke. We saw that coming. Vinicius does not have a ground game. He's a very explosive striker. So just take him down immediately. And that's what we are saying. You're not going to be able to do that with Corey. And like Brevin touched on, Corey transitions very well to submission, submission, submission. If it's not working, up to my feet. Even off his back. And we talked about it earlier. These people who spend too much time off their back looking for shit, he won't do that. He won't just lay on his back constantly looking for stuff. If it's not working, we're back to our feet and we're striking. And Merab is the best chain wrestler. Mario's not going to do that. He's not going to chain wrestle like that. Both of them have very good scrambles against heavy offensive wrestlers. But just because of that, that doesn't make them phenomenal offensive wrestlers themselves. Corey's just very tricky, very high level. Close fight. If you're on the Bautista side, I don't necessarily blame you, but I think it's Corey by decision. I think unanimous decision is really calling my name here. We're taking Sandhagen.
Yeah, 100%. And a lot of people, they have a lot of things to say about Corey Sandhagen maybe having some self-doubt, given the fact that he could never really get over the best fighters in this division, like the Umars, like the Marabs, like the Peter Yans. But one could make the same argument for Mario, and I know he only has fought Umar up until this point, but if you watch his performance against Umar, it looked very similar to Corey's performance against Umar. They get taken down, they work back up to their feet. They're good fighters, but there's just not enough to get them over that final hurdle. And I think Mario Bautista and Corey Sandhagen are on the same level. I do. I think both of them right now are on the same level. So we should have a fun scrap, which is probably why the odds are so close. But I do expect Corey to have that experience. Mario, yes, he's fought Umar, which I think is probably his best fight as far as competition goes. The rest of them, I really don't care so much about. I think Sandhagen probably would have dog walked Patchy Mix as well, and some of these other guys that we saw Mario beat, Vinicius Oliveira, in his last time out. So, give me the guy that has a little bit more experience.
100%.
All right, that's going to take us to our next one that we're really excited about. Benoit Saint Denis taking on Patty the Batty Pimblett.
We get a little Scouser action here.
Mascalsa don't get knocked out.
I think it's funny because I always ask you to do it.
Well, I got to keep my impersonations ready to go because I know in the next one we might be sounding a little Irish.
Hey, that's what I was going to say, and I'll say it now. Okay, call it what you will. I know some people call it your tisms hick, your tism tendencies, whatever, your vocal stems. Okay, Patty's up there, and the next guy is definitely up there. Okay, I mean, you watch a fight with me and Brevin, especially, it sounds like somebody's knocking and it's freaking me out.
No, it's fireworks. It's fireworks. I had to take the headphones off because I thought someone was shooting at my house, but no, there's fireworks outside.
Fireworks still going off is crazy.
Yes, I was like, and then Chief started barking. I'm like, oh my god, am I getting shot up right now? They don't they don't like the Corey Sandhagen call?
Yeah, they're
Like, what's
pissed.
going on?
um, I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, good fight. Okay, very good fight. Patty, I mean, we all saw what he looked like against Justin, and now my dog's barking, which is crazy. I don't know if you can hear it. That's what's going on.
I hear the barking.
Oh, and now they're going nuts. Now they're
The
going
dogs,
nuts.
hey, the dogs are calling. That's
Hey,
what's happening.
the wife should be telling him to shut up. Okay, I'm gonna go out there and start backhanding him. Patty. Okay, we saw what he looked like against Justin, and it was the striking. Just came down to the striking. Okay, Patty's chin is up in the air. I know the Scousers don't get knocked out thing. I understand all that. He does have a chin on him. Okay, but the striking, it's come a long way, but it's still not great. He has a wide stance. He does go to his back a lot. Okay, but his triangle is very good. His transitions are very good. And then he will get up to his feet. He's not a lay and pray on his back guy. People want to talk about Michael Chandler took him down. Benoit is going to be able to take him down. Michael Chandler took him down because Patty's looking for subs. And then when he wants to get up, he's getting up. And then he beat the shit out of Michael Chandler. People say, well, Michael Chandler, that as a win doesn't look good. Look at what Michael Chandler's look like. Okay. So we're talking about Michael Chandler doesn't look good as a win. But Dan Hooker as a win is looking good. Beneil Dariush. Sorry, still looking for anybody to tell me these wins look good. Mauricio Rufy, which don't even get me started on that one. Rufy was getting up. And I know if you go back and watch how pissed I was at Rufy because he quit, which he did, he was getting back to his feet. Also, he wobbled Benoit with a jab and just stood there in front of him. Go watch the fight back. Benoit's not an absolute killer that just can't be stopped. He comes forward with a lot of pressure. Yeah. He used to be a special forces guy. He's going to come forward. Kill or be killed. That's a mindset. It's a great mindset to have. Is he going to be this otherworldly grappler that's just going to wrestle fuck Patty? No. Patty's going to have a nasty guard, and he's going to have to watch himself, mind his P's and Q's. And then before that, Kyle Prepelec. What the fuck are we talking about? This is another one. What are we talking about? We're taking Patty the Batty. Okay? Scalsalad. Little sausage. What are we talking about? Side note. this has nothing to do with the pick. I'm hearing people say that Paddy had more success against Justin than Ilya did.
I don't think he had more success, but he ate the shots better, as far as
Yeah.
swelling and face, that
Yeah.
was impressive. That it was impressive.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
agree
think he
with
had
that.
more success.
Yeah, the success part,
There was
Justin
never
quite
really a
literally almost
moment.
got finished. So
Yeah, there was never a moment that Patty was about to finish the fight. I mean, Justin was a couple seconds away from Ilya winning that fight.
that's neither here nor there. We're taking Paddy the Batty. Benoit, he's good. He's not this high level killer that everybody thinks he is.
Yeah. And oftentimes he's fighting freaking dummies. All right. I'm trying to keep it PG-13. He's fighting dummies. And I'm going way back. Um, Ismail Bonfim, dummy. But he's getting
No
kicked
kidding.
to the
No
body
kidding.
nonstop, waving him on. That's what JP was thinking about. Waving him.
Oh
Come on, come on,
God.
come on.
I can't
Getting kicked
stand it,
over and
dude.
over. But Bonfim had some success whenever Benoit took him down. He reversed position. He would get back up to the feet. And if Bonfim's doing it, I know for sure Patty the Batty's doing it. Then in the Dustin fight, they're like, "Oh, the gas tank. What happened?" And the excuses start rolling out. "Oh, Benoit had staph." I'm not kidding you guys. I've been scrolling social media. There's some thoughts out there that he has staph right now and that he's going into this fight with staph. So if he has staph infection, look for the gas tank to be a problem. He'll put a pace on in the first round, might look dominant. Look for Patty to survive because Patty is a body. And in round 2 and 3, look for Patty to have success in the grappling. Look for Patty to have success in the striking. All Benoit does is throw the left kick, the left hand. And if he can't get you with those, he's got nothing else. He's got nothing else. Patty's kicks are looking better. The hands are looking better. He's big as well. That's the other thing. Oftentimes, BSD is like just out muscling guys. He's just bigger than these guys, and he'll maul you. You can't really do that against Patty. Look how big he was against Chandler. He's a big dude and he's strong. And I think his grappling is pretty high level. And yes, he doesn't need to just be comfortable off of his back because I feel like rounds can slip away in a 3-round fight. So put a pace on Benoit as well. Make him grapple, make him scramble, and he'll be gassed come round 2. Give us Patty the body because he's a scouser and he won't get knocked out.
um, yeah, I didn't realize Patty's dog money.
Yeah, that's why the dogs were barking, JP. That's what I was telling you. The
No
dogs were
kidding.
sounding off. Patty's dog money. Now we're talking about the main event.
Do you want it first?
I'll let you have it, JP. I'll let you have it, and I'll close this off. Main event. The Mac is back. The notorious Conor McGregor. It's been 5 years. Welcome back to the Octagon, kid. Taking on an old foe in Max Blessed Holloway.
Oh my God. I mean, when we started the channel, we hoped for a day like this to come. Okay. Your boys,
True.
probably one of the biggest reasons you boys are as big of a fans as we are. Probably one of the biggest reasons that got us in UFC is this man. Okay. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and be a hypocrite. All the shit I talk about John Jones. Conor's kind of a dirtbag outside of the UFC. Okay. Boys never got caught in taking steroids. Right? First and foremost, just want to put that out there. Okay. Because your boy has been called out by some people saying, hey, you're a fan of Conor, not of John. Neither here nor there. Okay. Your boys are going to be talking like Irishmen all night. Okay. Lifting me weights. Yeah. Don't come in here. Yeah. All right. The famous line, who the fuck is that guy? You know? And then the whole Habib fight, and as he threw the right hand, I threw the left hand, and his right hand whizzing by me face. All right? Great times. I mean, our GOAT, if you're asking us, not for resume wise, just to go to the sport. Biggest name ever in the sport. There's no reason to break down either of these guys' fighting style. Everybody knows. If you don't know, You're probably new to the sport. Welcome. You're going to have a fucking banger Saturday night at probably like 10 o'clock. Max Holloway has been active. Max Holloway throws good volume. He's fast. He's a good boxer. He has a great gas tank. Max Holloway is a smart pick. Max Holloway is a money pick. We're taking Conor freaking McGregor. We are not picking against our boy. Don't care. Not going to sit up here and say blah, blah this, blah, blah that. Conor on the feet is nasty, has been, always will be. He has power. Timing beats speed. Precision beats power. I almost fucked it up. I didn't. And that's what he said. Okay? And he's a go for that because he's goddamn right. And his left hand, his distance management, that little slip left hand, it is a freaking thing of beauty. And the way he throws the left hand, completely straight, completely extended. Oh my God. Nothing is better than that. Okay? I mean, your boys were together watching the Cerrone-McGregor fight when that happened. Went absolutely nuts. We're going to be together again. Conor McGregor's winning. Give us Conor McGregor. Dog money. Don't care. Hate us. Love us. Don't care. If you want to be on Max, that's fine. Like I said, smart money pick. Hasn't been active for 5 years. He has no gas tank. Hey, that's fine. We're taking our boy. Give us the Mac.
Give us the Mac, man. There's a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if I can get it here. I got him up on the wall behind me. Okay. One of the goats. One of the goats. JP said it. And listen, I get it. 5 years off. No one can do it. No one can come back from that. I'll tell you one man that can, and that's Conor, the notorious McGregor. All right. The power is the last thing to go. He's got the juice. And Buddy's been on the juice. All right. He admitted that. He said, "What the fuck am I supposed to do? My legs snapped in half. This is pretty much the only way that I'm ever going to walk again." And so, yeah, this dude's been drug tested more times now, JP, than anyone on the roster and like multiple guys combined. They've had him in the pool testing him nonstop for a very long time. All right. I don't think it's an unfair advantage at this point in his career at all. He's looking good. The fight is at 170, which is, I mean, something to talk about. All right. That's different for Max. And I'll say that even at 155, Max's punches looked a lot slower. He goes up against Charles Oliveira. He's getting outstruck on the feet. No one wants to admit it. Everyone wants to sit there and make excuse after excuse for Max. Oh, Charles was taking him down and Charles made it boring. He's not the real BMF. Go watch the stand up exchanges. Charles was winning those as well. And if Charles Oliveira is finding the chin of Max Holloway, I believe that Conor McGregor will as well. Rounds 1 and 2, McGregor is very, very dangerous. Okay, especially at 170. Max has been chinned. It's not like the dude's invincible. He got knocked out by Ilya. All right. Conor McGregor is going to be very, very dangerous in rounds 1 and 2. And let's not forget, Conor has 5 takedowns in his UFC career. 4 of them were against Max Holloway. Max can't wrestle. He just can't wrestle. And I think in this one, if Conor needed to, he could go to the well and wrestle Max Holloway again, which he did in their first matchup. Now, will that drain the gas tank even more? Probably so. But maybe maybe it wins a round 3, JP. After he wins the first 2 rounds, who knows? We're taking Conor McGregor. JP already said it. He did all the dirty work. I'm just adding to it. Call it a bias pick, call it whatever you want. He's the boy and he's the GOAT for a reason. We're not going to sit here after 2 years of doing this show and not pick the guy in Conor McGregor. Sorry about it. Cry about it. It is what it is. When he knocks out Max Holloway, don't come to us crying then.
Yeah. I mean, if it is a bias pick, I don't care. I really don't care. This is the one and only guy we would do it for. It really is. Okay. Don't really care. And like you said, the drug testing thing, hey, if it comes out, he popped for roids, I will sit up here and say, fuck me. I'm fucking heartbroken. Can't double standard thing. He has it. And he's been tested more than anybody. This is the first time he's fought all year. Mr. 1 picogram of salt in 12. Loser. Yeah. Okay. If you're on Max, 3, 4, and 5, probably 4 and 5 finish. 3, I think Conor will still have a little bit of gas. If you're on Conor like we are, money line's there. Round 1 and 2 finish. Okay, the betting's not, it's not hard. It's not rocket science on this one, guys. And I mean, the fireworks are already going off at Brevin's house. They're still going off because they know who we're picking. And they're going off freaking Saturday night.
War zone.
Yeah, no kidding. My God. One of these nights you're gonna wake up and be like, oh, it's just fireworks. And that time it's actually gonna be someone shooting.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to hop into action that one time. Remember when you thought someone was breaking in, we had to pause the show?
Oh, my dogs were going berserk.
Yeah, we were talking about John Jones at the time,
Yeah,
and you
dude.
went sprinting out the room?
There's just like my German Shepherd, my Corgi barks at everything. My Husky's kind of stupid. Kind of is being generous. When my German Shepherd barks, it normally means there's someone there. And she just has different levels of barks. That one was like, I thought somebody stepped foot in the house. So I don't know. And if it was John Jones, let's move on.
Alright. Alright, fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, that does it for the card. It doesn't do it for the show. Don't go anywhere. We got your free show parlays coming your way right freaking now, starting with Lockdoor MMA's Lock of the Night. JP, who are we locking up?
It's not rocket science. Okay. We can sit here and talk to you guys about the odds, about anything. Okay. This is our community. These are the people who watch us for the picks, for the bets. Not rocket science. We're taking Gable Steveson. Of course, because he is a lock. Well, everybody knows he's going to win. Yup. That's why he's a lock. People on TikTok are brain dead. We're not telling you to play the money line. No shit. There's no value in it. We get it. Gable Steveson, round 1. Absolutely, a lock is a lock for a reason. Yakiaev, round 1. These countless other locks that we do, round 1, by finish. You don't even have to play it by itself, okay? Come in closer. That dude who does the social media, hey, come here. And he zooms in, okay? Zoom into my face right now. Take your fingers and zoom into my face. Gable Steveson, round 1. McKinney and Bobby Green under half a round, under 1.5, under 2.5, whatever you want. Parlay those two. Minus 154. Chef's kiss. All right, everybody's always got those extra odds, the profit boost. It's not rocket science, guys. Obviously, don't play the money line. Gable Steveson is a lock of the freaking century.
Yeah. Which backs the odds. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. He's a lock. All right, now let's move on to Brevins Basic. We're going to start with a guy that has yet to lose. Farid Basharat taking on John Garza as the newcomer. He's getting it done. And then we're going to move up this card. We are going to be taking Adrian Yanez to get it done over Cody Garbrandt. And then we're going to move up the card a little bit more. Not much, but some. Give us Gable Steveson. I'm not going to miss my opportunity. Put Gable in the basic. Put those three together right now for Brevins Basic.
Nasty one. Juicer time. Sit down. Shut up. There's no way the fireworks just stopped when the juicer came on.
Dude, am I missing the best fireworks show of all time? Like, I've never heard fireworks go on for that long. And it's like right outside my house.
Oh, man. The street is having a block party you weren't invited to, obviously. Yeah, sit down, shut up. Juicer time. Adrian Yanez, first one. We got no love for no love. He's washed. Throw in Yanez. Next one, Gable Steveson. Round 1. I'm telling you. Okay? Don't cry about the odds. Don't be an odds crybaby. Find your spots for money. You can cry about it or you can make money. There you go. Next one, Bobby Knuckles. We're taking Rob. Nikita's chinny. He just is. And he's kind of lost, honest to God. Next one, Loney Kavanagh. Boy's nasty. Stupid fast. On the rise. All the above. Corey Sandhagen is the next one over Bautista. I think out of all of them, we're probably going to have to sweat that one out the most. And the final one. Dog money. We did it. It's Patty the Batty. It's not Conor. I didn't throw Conor in there. Okay. The juicers for everybody so you can play it. Patty the Batty. Still dog money. Plus 1,000. 6 legs. I feel good about this one, brother.
Feel good too. That thing is juiced.
Sheesh. Even more juice if you take Gable's money line throwing round 1.
I agree. there you have it, folks. Hopefully you can enjoy this card like we're going to enjoy this card. The Notorious returns. It's going to be epic. And if all else fails, enjoy the best walkout of
Ever.
any UFC fighter of all time.
I think Alex is
The
up
best.
there, but Connor's is.
It's cool, but for me, nothing gives me the chills like Conor McGregor's, and that's facts. If I listen to his walkout on Spotify, you can find it on YouTube as well. It gives me the chills every time, every single time.
The Foggy Dew.
Wow, I cannot wait. And with that, JP, I'll let you take it away.
I mean, I'm kind of upset. It's only Monday night. I just I don't want to work all week. I can't stop thinking about this at work. That one
I
sounded,
saw the flash. I gotta go watch this fireworks show,
dude.
man. You better get a wrap on this
That
thing,
one
dude.
sounded like it hit the front door.
I
Holy
think it
shit.
hit my house.
Holy shit.
I think I'm under attack, dude.
Yeah. Biggest card of the year, in our opinion, because the boy is back. The Mac is back. United States men's national team just lost. Yikes. Football soon. The Mac is back. Brevin, one last impression. Well, the best Connor line you got. What is it?
Let's see if I can try not to curse. Fuck that kid, you little fucking weasel, you little rat. Khabib, give me my candy back.
Yeah. The Halloween one. Who you dressed as? Khabib? Give me my candy back. That one's so good. The Mac is back. Best card of the year, UFC 329. Ladies and gentlemen, another weekend, another set of fights. Brevin's having fireworks. As always, it was a pleasure. Bingo, bango, baby. Peace.